so we're back in where we last off. Obviously, the body is all pretty much finished, painted completely. But we've got the neck, and we've got some work to do on that. So this was actually painted first, so this paint's getting pretty dry. I want to leave the body to dry a little bit longer before we do any sort of like little limited polishing and relicking work, but we could start on this in the meantime. So what I'm going to do is bring this to a polish, to sort of a polish. And if you can see in this, if the camera picks it up well enough, it's kind of a flat paint, right? That's what the Montana paint kind of lays out as. Has like a, you know, a soapy kind of sheen to it. So we're going to use a buffing wheel with some compound on it and just try to bring up a little bit of gloss. So I'm going to go ahead and do this and come right back, and then you can see what it looks like. Well, in sort of a thing of synchronicity of this Ravel horror music, while buffing it out, it appears the logo decided that it didn't want to adhere anymore. So that's okay, we can always put it back on, but I'll tell you, I guess we got to be careful who we get our logos from, right? This one obviously was subpar in terms of its adhesive. So there you have that little snafu for you. So I did tape up the neck a little bit just to protect the wood from the compound. And I like to use this compound that Stu Max sells. It says Menazeres, I think is how you pronounce it. Compound. And it really does a nice job kind of buffing everything out. So we still have a little bit of the compound on it. It's kind of a beige, or rather rouge color. Well, basically the color of this rag. I'm just going to go ahead now and wipe off the remaining compounds that's on the paint on the surface. We probably should have put the logo on after we did all of this anyway. Since we're not clearing over that logo, it obviously is not going to adhere the same as if we had buried it under, you know, 6 coats of clear lacquer. It's just sitting on the top, so I shouldn't fault the guy who made the logo too much. But there we go. Now I don't know if you can see, now that we've put a nice sort of shine on it, right? It's not factory, which is not what we want for something like this guitar, where it's, you know, glass smooth and you can see your reflection in it perfectly, but it has a, you know, an in-between kind of a homemade luster to it, which is about right for the guitar. So I think we're good with this. We'll go and maybe reapply the logo, and I think I might use a little bit of maybe a wood glue or something, like a craft glue, when I'm putting it in place, to help along with it adhering again. But it's still, you know, this piece can still be used, obviously. So all is not lost. Everything should be fine. Just a little stumbling block. Okay, so that's it for today. And then we're going to wait for the body to dry, and we're going to buff the body as well. But we might do a little bit of relic work on this headstock too. I haven't decided yet, but I'll see you guys later.